Well, howdy do all. This is Alan, and we got some new rolling stock here on the MKMR, and we're going to pull our 6444 out onto the main with this new rolling stock, and on the end of the train we got a new Rapido center beam. There goes three of my newest weathered hoppers, Union Pacific, and there's an older weathered Mopac. Got a Frisco, another weathered UP, and got the Southern Pacific, non-weathered, and the Cotton Belt, the NSF, and on the end is my WP and the Rapido center beam. Said that that's supposed to be able to take 11-inch radiuses. We're gonna pull 6444 right up there. So hopefully this will work on that center beam will work on my radiuses, which I think are 11-inch radiuses. Okay, we're gonna swing over to there, and you can see Southern Pacific 9751 or 9571. I meant to say 9571. I'm gonna pull 9571 a little closer to us. Pulling my Auto Maxes and my Rock Island Intermountain car. On the tail is TF. What is that on the back of there? That is my TFM car, which relates to the Mexico Railroad, I believe. We got Ferromex. And we're going to start slowing down 9571. Because we don't want to tell Bop to, stop her right there. I'll let you guys see each one of the Auto Maxes. First to start out with is the Rock, my Intermountain Rock Island car. And then my Ferromex 518-033. My AOK 501-555. Ferromex 518-006. Kansas City Southern 8104. BNSF 314-021. UP CMO 8022. And the TFM. And then on the end, we got the Occidental tanker on the end there. Okay. Now with a little room to breathe, we'll move 6444. That's my Broadway Limited. We'll see how the Rapido does going around the curve. Hopefully it don't jump. It says it will make 11-inch radiuses, so hopefully that will do okay. It seemed to be rolling okay when I rolled down my incline track for testing. Seemed to do okay. On the NMRA gauge, it seemed to be pretty well okay. Both sets of wheels were setting in between the where they're supposed to be. One of them might be slightly, but they seem to be doing okay. So no derailments. That's a good sign. Okay, now that we moved it down, now we'll move 9571. We're going to pause just for a second. Okay, back to recording. We're going to take 9571 and send her around the radius there. Put her almost right behind the center beam, and we're going to back these Auto Maxes As you see, we got both trains running on the track. Now we're going to slow down 9561 when we get her almost straight here, because we want a straight run when we're heading onto that siding track. Okay, about 6444 to the main. Now we're going to back up 9571. I want to get a good push when we're rolling through these turnouts. TFM, UP, BNSF, Kansas City Southern, Ferromex number 1, followed by the Automax, another Ferromex, followed by the Rock. Now we'll start slowing it down a little bit, as we don't want to bop the end of the, down there on the end, we don't want to bop that. I will stop her right there. Put a little slack out, and we'll call that one good. No derailments. That is always good. I'm going to shut down that bell and the light. Power down. It's like the center beam did pretty good going through the curves there. My super elevated. Looks pretty good following those hopper cars there. Oops, I might have went down just a little bit with the camera. I apologize. I think it's rolling okay through that turnout. It doesn't seem like it's dragging or anything. It seems like it's rolling pretty smooth. So I'd say that is going pretty good through that turnout there, or that curve there. It's not elevated. Now here's the curves. I'll set the kind of phone high above the tracks here. You guys can see that, but they're definitely 11s. So, or to where I'm sure it can go through there without no problem. And it's going along my super elevated okay. So seems to be rolling into the super elevated with no problem. I think if the wheels were binding on the track, I think it would be grabbing a little bit, and it seems to be doing okay. Let's see what it does when I shove it back. Let's do a little shove here and see what it does. That's where you sometimes find your problems. Seems to be doing okay going to being shoved there. It seems to be doing fine, I think. I'm trying to act like it wants to leave the track. So I think it's doing pretty good. So is the other cars. That engine, ever since I got it, it's performing really well. So we thought we'd share this with you guys and see what you thought about this little layout, the MKMR. Show you guys the new cars that we put into revenue service. Kind of doing, like I say, a little shove test to see how that takes those curves and that 11-inch radius. Now them center beams are pretty cool. We might have to find a few more of those and put them on the layout. They look pretty good. They look pretty good. Especially that BC green. That looks pretty good. with that, we will stop the train right there, stop the engine right there, and you can see the lights coming on. Pull up just a touch. We're up there we're the next to the Southern Pacific here, or the patched UP. Not really a Southern Pacific anymore, but there we go. Now we will shut her down for you guys. And again, we thank you all for watching, and we hope you liked the video.